First pitch on its way from Verlander. And we kick things off tonight with a swing and a miss for a first pitch strike as we're underway. And he pulls the string on the circle change, but it's taken for ball one. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. To 2-2 now.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down in enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late there.
And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game. So here's Francisco Lindor now. His line against Justin Verlander. He carries a .345 batting average. He also has one home run. The windup and the 0-1. And this will be fouled away. One out, nobody on. Hit sharply on the ground. Bregman has it. Throw on to first, and Verlander's got it going here. 2 away. Stepping up to the plate, Jose Ramirez. And he comes in following a year in which he was named the American League's Silver Slugger for third baseman. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul.
I'm shocked he was even able to foul that one away. Now he's got to set his sights back over the heart of the plate and maybe be ready for something inside.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Gonzalez is going to have room out there. Here's George Springer. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Astros.
Here it comes.
Center fielder, George Springer.
No contact on the sinker there, and he's behind. And they go right after him. Here as he swings it. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. First pitch of the at-bat. And a bouncing ball, foul. Here comes the 0-1. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of this one. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. Now at the plate, Alex Bregman, and he'll get his first opportunity in this one. A ball and no strikes. The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
Very weakly on the ground. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. Got him swinging in the dirt. Gomes gathers it, and the throw to first is there to record the second out. Here's Carlos Correa now, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Kluber's ready. Here's the first pitch. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Correa, sometimes called Show-Rea, who was selected in the first round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arm. Edwin Encarnacion now. His line against Justin Verlander. He's totaled 4 hits in 35 ABs. 2 of those hits were for home runs. 1-0 the count. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving at me. A real ugly swing, and it gives you a lot of confidence when you make a guy look that bad. So hopefully he has another pitch left in his repertoire to bury this guy and get him out of there.
Josh Donaldson is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. A 1-1 count now to Donaldson. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 2 balls and a strike. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And this is hauled in just shy of the track out there for out number 2. So digging in now, Yonder Alonso. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. This is on the ground over to first. Gurriel brings it in, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. Lifetime against Corey Kluber. 7 hits in 14 tries. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. Hard hit ball to short. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. Into the box, Brian McCann. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. One out, nobody on. Wouldn't lay off that time, and it's 1-2.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
Not sure what he saw in that pitch, but it sure looked tempting. At least he held up. He must have been guessing.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Here's the first pitch to him. A little bouncer, but it gets foul. 2 out, nobody on. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up. Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in. His line against Justin Verlander. He brings a robust .340 batting average. He's also hit 3 home runs. Popped him up. Correa is there. 1 out. Stepping in, Michael Brantley. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch on its way. Hot shot on the ground to short. Throw gets him. 2 down. Stepping up now, Yan Gomes. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. First pitch coming. Here it is. A swing and a miss at the big curveball.
Either he missed the take sign or they're just not thinking as a team. The first 2 guys out on 1 pitch, so it could have been a 3-pitch inning if he would have made it out right there.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Reddick on the run. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Evan Gattis now standing in. Lifetime against Corey Kluber. He has a 3-for-12 line. Evan Gattis. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Good hard sinker swung on and missed. 0-2. A ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. Now a swing and little pop up here right behind home plate. Dives and he hangs on for the out. Wow. First delivery to him on the way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Here it comes. A ball and a strike. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. The 1-2. This is in the air out to right field. Moving under at Chisenhall. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Next up for the Stros, George Springer. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there on the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
Behind 0-2 now. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Ready for another chance? Leonis Martini. He'll be the one to greet Justin Verlander to start the inning. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Springer has a read on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. The 2-2 one more time. And it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder. It's up and out of here into the archways. Digging in, Jose Ramirez. He flew out in his last at-bat. Back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. So stepping in, Edwin Encarnacion looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat, and he may have thought something was on here as he stepped off to look back to first. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. 2-0.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at-bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
Great tilt on the slider on the inside corner.
You know, from an offensive standpoint, they already knew they had their work cut out for him against a great pitcher. But if he's going to rotate like that, this is going to be a tough game.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Edwin Encarnacion sent packing for the second out of the inning. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a neck-high fastball that time. 1-1. Here it comes. Big tilt on the slider, gets a swing and a miss. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch bang. Here's Yonder Alonso. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Springer has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Stepping in, Jose Altuve. He'll start things out here against Corey Kluber.
Second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Second pitch is chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind now 0-2. And this one's inside and high. 1-2 now.
Not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now, you have to continue to go up there looking to hit off the fastball.
Martin comes on now, and he has it 1 down. And that'll bring up the former first rounder, Alex Bregman. First pitch coming. Here it is. First pitch sinker misses in on the hands that time. It's a ball and no strikes. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. Just foul. The 1-2. And another foul ball. One out, nobody on. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. Kluber's ready. Here's the first pitch. Late that time for a strike.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire. At the plate, Lonnie Chisenhall. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
The right fielder, number 8, Lonnie Chisenhall.
Hot shot down the line. This is foul for the first strike. A windup and the 0-1. A bouncer up the middle. Correa ranging up the middle. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Here's Michael Brantley. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And this misses outside and a bit high. 1 ball, no strikes.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
2 balls and a strike to count. The 2-1 home. Popped up. Bregman has a play. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Now to the plate, Yan Gomes. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Grounded back up the middle. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th.
Marwin Gonzalez.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Lifted the other way to left center. Brantley is under it. And he makes the catch for the second out. Settling in now, Josh Reddick.
Josh Reddick.
First pitch on its way. back up the middle. And that's through for a hit. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Evan Gaddis. To first. Alonso is there. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Digging in once again, Leonis Martin. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. And there's a fastball from Verlander to jump ahead 0-1.
Hey, that's a well-executed fastball right there at the bottom of the zone. If he stays there all day, it's going to make for a long day for the offense. Unless they're willing to bend their legs and get down and create some different launch angle, he's on point right now.
Count remains at 0-2. Here it comes on 0-2. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. And it's 1-2. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Springer coming on. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
And hey, it was a breaking ball to boot. This guy's a pretty good off-speed hitter. You could tell by that last at-bat he wasn't fooled at all. He sat back, waited, got the breaking ball, and didn't miss it.
And he'll pull into second with 1 away. Digging in the switch hitter, Jose Ramirez. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
I mean, what a diamond in the rough Jose Ramirez has been for Terry Francona and the Cleveland Indians. This guy burst on the scene in 2016, just absolutely set that lineup on fire. They were looking for a guy to bail out Michael Brantley and the production they would miss from him in the lineup, and Jose Ramirez filled that admirably.
Lindor, the runner at second with 1 away. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Edwin Encarnacion now, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Gurriel is calling for it. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run will. Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie. The windup and the 0-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will get foul for strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit high and deep to right center. And Chisenhall calls for it and takes it for the first down. Ready for another shot now, George Springer. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Starts him out with a sinker that's inside, 1-0.
Right here, he's looking to get himself into a good hitter's count so he can take a rip and maybe give his team the lead. He certainly has the power.
A ball and a strike to Houston's leadoff batter. Hit out toward second. And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit. So a runner at first now with 1 away. And striding in the speedy second baseman, Jose Altuve. A ball and no strikes. And that misses low and inside. 2 balls and no strikes.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
And a swing and a miss as that looked like self-defense there. It's 2-2. Hit softly on the ground to first. There's one, but one's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue. Ready once again, Alex Bregman. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And he is in there. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Carlos Correa. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. On the first, and the Astros can't cash. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch.
Third baseman.
First pitch on its way from Verlander. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Seared down the first baseline. But this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Josh Donaldson is retired to kick off the inning. No balls and 1 strike. Verlander still with 1 earned run on his line through 6 1/3. Popped him up. Correa into shallow left, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning. Into the box now, Lonnie Chisenhall. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Verlander starting to run up his pitch count. He's at 75 thus far. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fouled off.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Stays alive, still 0-2. Swung on and missed, and that's striding in for Houston, Marwin Gonzalez will be the man to lead things off here in the bottom of the 7th.
Marwin Gonzalez.
Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1.
They haven't gotten much going against this guy so far in this one. He's been pitching well. And what are the key numbers to look at? First pitch strikes over 70% so far in this outing.
And a wasted pitch there, 1-2. Now a ball lifted high in the air towards shallow right center field. Ramirez is there for it. 1 down. Striding into the box, Brian McCann. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. This one smoked the other way, high and deep to left. Brantley going back on the warning track. He makes the catch. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Kluber steps into his windup. Here comes the first pitch. And he fouls this one off. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Good looking sinker on the inside corner.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
Check swing and a quick appeal down to third, but Darryl Parker says he did not go around. It's ball 1. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Striding in for the Indians, Michael Brantley. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Back to work now is Verlander as the first pitch of the inning is swung on and missed for strike 1. Now the pitch. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Springer has a read on it. And that's the first out of the inning. Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. He was a ground out victim last time up. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike one.
Something that stood out to me in this game is the lineup's lack of a solid plan at the plate. Seems like way too many guys are chasing pitches out of the zone and trying to hit pitchers like that.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no doubt home run. Here's Leonis Martin. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. High pop-up. Verlander can charge himself out there, and there's 2 down. So here's Francisco Lindor now. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double.
Matty, he checks every box. Charisma, smile, hits from both sides of the plate with pop, defense, you name it. GM's dream right here.
Number 63 will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
Number 63.
First offering on its way. And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike one. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And it's fouled away.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Hit out towards second. That's through a base hit, and he's got his 3rd hit of the game. So the 2-out hit keeps the top of the 8th inning extended. Coming to the plate now, Jose Ramirez. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Lifted the other way to left center. On the move is Springer. But the left fielder calls him off and makes the catch. Evan Gaddis now standing in. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
So a crucial moment here. Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. Quick check on that tying run at first, and he's back standing. From the stretch, and they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. The 1-0. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball, 1-1. Throw over to first, and the runner back easily. Now the 1-1 pitch. Strike 2 swinging.
I'll tell you, we're in the later stages of this ball game, but his fastball is still coming out of his hand with plenty on it.
And the runner will get back standing. Working for the punch out and the offering. Line to the right side, and that'll get down for a base hit. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go George Springer, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Andrew Miller is on to pitch here in the 8th with nobody out. First pitch on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Hey, that's a huge pitch right there. You've got to get ahead. When you start to see traffic on the base paths, your defense starts to tighten up a little bit. The best thing to do is pound the zone and get ahead 0-1.
And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
Man, I'm interested to see this next pitch. 3 balls pounded on the inside half of the plate. He either has no respect for this hitter or he's setting him up to go down.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. George Springer becomes the first out in the bottom of the 8th inning. Digging in to try it again, Alex Bregman. And a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Fouled away. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Hey, he's got excellent stuff working right now. Somebody has to make an adjustment. You're seeing a lot of late swings. No one's getting the front foot down. No one's getting the barrel to the baseball.
Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And Chisenhall will make the catch, and the side is retired. Leading off the inning, Edwin Encarnacion, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. No contact there from Encarnacion as the count runs to 0-2 on it.
He's going to step out of the box, adjust his bat and gloves, and pray he gets the exact same pitch as that one. Because if it comes again, we like to refer to that one in the biz as a cement mixer.
The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. Fouled off. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game. Coming to the plate now, Josh Donaldson. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. One-run game here in the top of the 9th. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. Short, hit hard. Correa scoops it up on to first, and there were 2 down. In now, Yonder Alonso. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. A swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. Gone into the upper deck. Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. 0-1 the count. 2 out, nobody on. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle. Read this one almost in books. The story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Hector Rondon takes over now with 2 gone here in the top of inning number 9. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
Hard on the ground toward short. And that gets through, so he'll have his first base hit, make him 1 for 4 in the game now. So the 2-out base hit and the top of the inning is still alive. Here's Michael Brantley. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's set. Here it comes. Fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Rondon, 30 years of age. He was a first-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
And we'll have to leave it there. Digging in, Carlos Correa. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Heading out towards shallow right. Chisenhall is there, and he's got that all-important first out here to start the 9th. Riding in once again, Marwin Gonzalez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Now here's the pitch. And he fouls this one off. The 0-1 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. Line drive to left. Brantley is there, and folks are starting to head for the exits now. 2 gone here in the 9th. First pitch of the at-bat, and it's fouled away. 0-1 count. Here it comes. And this is swung on and missed. So now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
This offense is good.
And a swing and a miss as they definitely had him reaching for that one. And this ball game is over. Not a lot of fireworks, but that narrows the candidate list for our top player of the game. And the man you see here was a key contributor, so he takes it home in this one.
Yeah, no question. He was a tough out up there. Ended up collecting. So without him in the lineup, I think this might have been a different story.
Final